Hey guys, how's it going? Just I put this jumper back on quick whilst I've gone out because I thought it would keep me a little bit warm today. Especially than it has for the past couple of 3 days because it's been cold. So I thought to go for a walk, spend a bit of time with some friends. Then I went in for a couple of hours. Come out for a couple of hours on my own. Came back here, went back home for another couple more hours. And I thought, and I seen a couple of this one friend of mine gone fishing. But I thought I'm gonna go for a walk anyway. Another walk and put down in a bit. My mate had a couple fish. He had a carp, roach, skimmer. What an eye! It wasn't a skimmer or an eye. But yeah, I'll bang on with carp. Near enough bang on with carp weight. Because then saying, what do you reckon? We're only a common carp. I went, I'm gonna, in my mind I got 8, but I'm gonna say 9.5. Weighed it, £9.8 ounce. So I went, I'll close and he reckoned less than that, so he reckoned 6, 7, 8. So, but he said he want 7, 8 mark. So yeah. But yeah, it wasn't a bad carp, so yeah, the best sort of fish that since I've been there, there's only been not a bit as big. You can just hold it in your hand, so what's a carp, you hold it with 2 hands, so yeah. So you've got about £11 or to go what he's got. Because you didn't put the carp in his net because you can't. You can't put your carp in the net unless you're in a fishing match. And that don't make no sense. But if you're in a fishing match, you're allowed to put the carp in your net. But when you're not fishing, if you're not in a match, you can't. But if you're doing it as a normal day when your mates saying, oh, let's have a match together. It's one of these where it's a proper match of like for members. Not just like, just for you, like me, if I had to go down and just say, oh yeah, any mates want to come down and come fishing with me, let's have a match together. And you might say, oh, I might go, where put the carp in. No, I just got to be a member. And then when you do those matches, you'll have to put your carp in net then. It's so confusing, I'm sorry if it's this year I do a bit of fishing. It's like, some of you might understand, some of you might not. So yeah. So I'm gonna sit down on this bench. That's what I'm gonna say is, because you might know by the thumbnail with the white bike with the red wheels. I just tried to sort out the brakes. Tightened the front brake up just a little, but it's like 90% sorted. But that I think they're ready for some new brakes on it. The back ones are completely gone. There's a chance that when they're working, it's about 10% new work. So just got to get some new ones. Brake pads, but with the cable I might as take that apart, because with the black casing what's covering the wire, I might as take that off, just cut that probably that much off, and then put it back on, and then I got more wire, and then I can tighten it up a bit on the front and the back. But see how it goes when I get some new brake pads, because I'll show you now anyway, because I brought the part with me. So that's come off my bike. Sorry, innit? Yeah. As you're looking at it, that's the way it is. Where it sits on, it's on rim. Because that'll go on your disc brake, that bit there. Slots on. And there are 2 bolts. There's this screw on. And it goes like that. Then the wire goes through that bit there. But then you technically tighten it round about there. There's a good decent spring on it, so it's got to be about there, just a little, because it pulls back the wire. But then when you press your brake, it'll go. I've got to try and be careful because I haven't got a ribbon. And it pushes the brake pad what's on this side in. But that one's not in as much because it screws out a bit. Yeah, and that's what stops your wheel. So when your wheel spins, it's better than the other one. But to change one of these, when you take them off, you can pretty much, that's why there's somewhere you can just grab the tab and pull it out, because that's why you got these slots. But sometimes with one, you go, come on, you can't get it off. Yeah, there's a way it is. You can push that in. It's like when you're pressing your brake, then you can get it out. But the one what's on this side, you can technically pretty much unscrew it. Yeah. Just like so. And you can actually push it through if you want to, just to get it out. So, I'll just put that back on before I lose it. So, I'll just place that back in my pocket. But yeah. So that's where it's on the outside, so you can pretty much see where it's been put on. So that's technically weared out, but that's your brake pad. You can tell the brake pad's technically gone there, but it's got a bit of padding here. But yeah, but technically that's weared out because it still be probably same width as that. Yeah, but I can compare to how you're looking at that one compared to that one. That one's weared out a lot, but this one's still got a lot more padding on. But the only reason why it won't, go in, because that's bent. So if I put them both together, that's how it breaks, because it goes like that. So that what helps you slow down, but with that little bit of damage, it's affected it from, going in to stop you a little bit. But I have seen some more of these. I have seen some more of them for at least 70p for 2. So, well, I've seen 2 different ones. So they're both exactly the same, but just with a little bit of a difference. So not bad for the price, to be fair, but with it being with a bit of steel. Yeah, but it's just, you can compare where the pad is wear and teared. But that one, because that one on the inside, you see there's a lot more padding on that one. But with that bit of metal what's bent, it's affected it. But yeah, I looked around that to make sure that I ain't got any damage on it. But what it's only got is a bit of wear and tear with the paint. That's got this one. This has got pretty much a really good spring in it. So yeah, so that's where you technically put the wire through. You just undo that bolt, but you have to be careful with that bit of metal underneath the screw, because that's where the wire goes under. So when you tighten it, you push pressure on the wire. Well, I'm just going to screw it in a little bit, then just undo in my pocket, and I'll just screw that in a little bit. So yeah, it's not bad. It just takes about 2 minutes just to take it. It takes 2 minutes just to take it all apart, probably less than that. Just do 3 bolts, because you have to undo that to take the wire off. But loosen it up, and then do the bolts, and then pull it through. So it's like with me, yeah. I prefer the wheel being on the frame whilst I'm doing it, because if I do it separate, like if I had the wheel off, I find it to be a bit like, cause like the wheel being there, you're not 100% sure if it's going to go on right, and so it's like I just go push it on, flip it down a little, and then that's just then I'm on my way. So, but yeah, I dare not go out and about in it, because I know I'll be going up and down hills. So I know it's going to be a bit hard to, like, stop. So it's, but if you go on my bike playlist, look for my bikes, you might see bikes on there. Well, probably not got to the time I've done this video, you'll probably not see it yet. But probably by the end of this year or next year, you'll probably see it. But because sometimes I'm not trying to get my playlist done before it happens to me. But I'll explain that in a minute. What I mean by just in case something happens to me. I'll explain that later on the video. But yeah, so I said motorbikes, so I thought, I know sometimes bikes going on a public path like this is something I like, because it classes as a motor vehicle, and it's on a public footpath, and people go off-roading, and it's something I like to do that. But yeah, so I had many bikes in the past. Some bikes I managed to get, like, fixing them, like M2s, change the wheel, brakes. But then it's been an occasion where something's gone wrong with them. It's like I had a friend of mine where he had one, he borrowed one of mine, get home and back, because at that time I needed him to help me out in that, or to hang around with me, and he could take a bike home because he didn't have one. And he helped me out, take some wood to my granddad's, and it got to that point where he got to my granddad's, and about 10 minutes, about 5 minutes, he went skidding and smacked it against the post and put the pedal to the frame. So you can still pedal, but every time that, it goes clonk, 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 clonk. It's like, so we have to deal with that. Just trying to go home, and then I told him, say that's going to cost you. It took him 4 weeks to try and cover the cost of it. But then it wasn't long after I ain't getting rid on it. So I know I could have took the brake pedal off and put a new one on. Well, at that time I just couldn't be bothered. So, and it's like, I'm one of them, it's something when it's going to damage something, I don't want to keep bringing that up all the time. I had one bike, I collected 3 bikes. They were black, blue, and I think it was like a lighter bluish. One of my mates nicked one of them, So one was called. They're all the same brand. I think they're all, yeah. One was Stonefly, and that was the black, and then I had the black in. And then, no, they were red and blue. One of my mates had the red in, and he wanted to work for it and pay off, because and doing collection front scrap. So you come and fetch it, mate. If you want it, I'll pop in and knock it off for you. While you're here, if you want to hang out with me. And then you can pay a bit off, and then you can work for it a bit off, so you can see different payments. So, and I remember one lad nickel one of them, and then never refused to return me back the bike. And he didn't get police on me, so I went round to his house. I said he had a bike off me, and he just keeps refusing to pay me back for the bike. And I only came round, and I had a boy with me at the time, and I got accused for trespassing on his backyard. I said I never did. I went round to either get my bike back or collect the money for the bike. Look at how I'm walking. And there was a sparrow right there. But yeah. So, yeah, getting police on me and my brother, but we're looking to walk away and just went. But he did end up leaving something behind at mine. I realised he left something of his at mine, so I managed to get rid on it. Kept it for a little bit. Then I got rid on it. Then it did came back about a year later to get some of his. And I went, sorry, can't have it because I got rid on it. I had it for a little bit and then got rid on it. And then the other mate, he ended up using it for a little bit. He made the tyre go bald before he paid for it. Then I put a new inner tube and a tyre on it. So that cost him a little bit extra. So then he did pay for it, then he worked for it a little bit more. So that's possibly the outcome of what I was just saying. So someone just asked me what to do about looking for some so I went it's up this path on the right hand side. So yeah, but with the lad what came back anyway for to collect his what he left behind, I got rid on it, so I thought no, there was no point anyway. But I did have it, and I'm pleased about. I think it was that following day or the day after. I know they came the day after about it, but I think they did clean it up once. But like I said, at the moment I'm going to. I was to my granddad's with my mum, so I couldn't. Because like I said, you go to granddad's and then speak to you tomorrow, like I said, and so yeah, and So I have so many bikes, so in the past. Some bikes a couple of bikes got nicked in the past, and some I got praise on them, and there was no evidence that it belonged to me or not. And I said, well, I streamed myself on YouTube for it, and so yeah, because I remember when it nicked bike, a trailer of mine, or like a kids, all their kids could sit in it, and it had the red stars on it and red bot, and that, so I'll put a link of that sort of bike trailer in the description. One more about it. And then it my heavy duty barrow. And a good friend of mine what got it me back because he knew he took it, so we got it back. So I'm glad to get that back. So I have to thank to my mate for getting me that back. But yeah, then I had to buy another one. But when I looked at that one, it's near enough like the one I had. But the only difference between that one and what I got nicked and the one I had, when it got scratched all over the place, so I wasn't happy to be fair about it. So it cost me about 60 quid to get a brand new one, so. Keep your eyes forward, don't keep going at me because I can retaliate. Yeah, you? Not till later, yeah. About an hour. So yeah, all the, as I call them, knobheads. People what running nicks and you can't be bothered to just knock on your door and say yeah. And one of them, it's like, you didn't have to run a nick if you wanted it. You could have run it into my door and you wanted to buy it off me, buy it off me. So, but yeah, it's like, all people that I started to know, I don't bother anymore with them, so. But yeah, so it's like, who sort of trust these days? So yeah, I'm going to get something to eat, watch something on TV, and then go probably back down to the pond, fishing pond, or I'll walk down to town to probably get some bits and bobs. But this is the bike I'm on about, to be fair. And I got it off. Got it off here. They're the bolts what I got on. But pretty much it slots in this big red bit here. And that bit there. But then that's a wire what I've got to put through anyway. But that's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, because I can pull that off. But you look at the wire, it's in a state, but I might as well, cut that to see plastic bit off, and then when I put it back on I can pour more line through. Well, the front ones, that is all together in that lot. But you can see the wire is pretty much it's on its way out. Well, probably not all in, might not use the front one. Well, we'll be ordering a new front cable, but might be alright for a bit, so we'll point the tires up, so laced up top. So yeah, so that's it guys. Bike repair. Just need new bike pads, brake disc pads, and I get them off a Temu or Temu, unless somebody can help me out. See you in a bit.